Alright guys, after seeing this really good deal on this radio here, I decided to go ahead and buy it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know where this guy's at anyway. But, you know, I'm not saying I wouldn't, but, you know, yeah, it's definitely a good deal. But I decided to turn on my 756 Pro. So, anyway, you know, the guy said he switched to the 3000. I've got the 3000 over here, and it's okay radio, but like, one of the things I can tell you for sure that I don't like about it is the band scope. I think it's really piss poor. So, it's a little bit smaller in every aspect. It doesn't go up very high. If we're looking at like signals here, when there's not a lot of noise, it's somewhat easy to see the waterfall. I don't know what this is. There's some kind of spur, but the top of it doesn't go up high enough. When we look at this radio here, it goes quite high, and we can attenuate the signals on it. There's at 20 dB of attenuation on mine right now, but you can adjust it. When it's up really high, it makes it hard for stuff to stand out. And also you can click hold, and we'll go right here. And we can see these guys are an AM, and then we'll undo hold. So, in that sense, that this one works really good. The one on the Pro 2 looks even better than this one. This microphone's kind of in my way here. I need to get it out of my way. Oh well. Anyway, so now the Pro and the Pro 2 have different screens. They have different fonts, but everything's pretty much the same. These keys here are a little bit different. I think they're backlit on the Pro 2. So when you run the attenuator, let's click hold. We can see something's right there. So you can actually like tune around on this radio and find signals this way. The other radio, not so much. There's something right there. These AM guys are loud. And I'm just used to this radio. But when we go to 40, I feel like I'm at the Walmart. Nobody speaks English.
So we went up to 212 or something, and everything was
anyway, fine. You don't get that kind of results on the other radio at all. So it's just, I'll show you. Okay, so there's that seem like AM signal. And all we can see is the waterfall because it doesn't give us enough right here. And we can't adjust any of that. This is like, you're stuck with how this thing is. I mean, there's like a little bit of stuff that can be changed in here. So then you got the AF scope. You can, you know, check that one. I don't think I even have it enabled. The FFT display can be changed from Spectrum to something else. But I mean, outside of that, there is band limits on the scope. You see that it says span, so this is also for span. But it doesn't let you adjust anything else. It's not like a 7300 or, you know, any of those type of radios. It's like seriously very limited. Center span, and you can't go from like fixed to center. Even though it says fixed down here, it's where it starts at, fixed span. You can change how fast the scope goes, though. There's more than one waterfall mode, but they're basically all the same. So, that's kind of how it goes with this radio. You know, it's just not all that great. So here's our AM, guys. We see some other signals here, but they don't pop up out of the thing at all. Like, it's really, you know, hard to use this.
It's a little taller than the red one, but
so it's in my opinion that the Icom 756 Pros and Pro 2s and Pro 3s are going to be a better radio. And they will out-talk this radio all day long. All day long. Also, when I key up this thing, everybody always says, "You sound amazing. What radio are you on?" And on the other thing, too, when any meter that I look at will show me about almost 125 watts peak on single sideband with this radio. With this radio, it's barely 100. And I'm using the best microphone I can get for that radio. This, I've used the HM36. I really like to use the 7300 microphone. This is just one hell of a talking radio. It just sounds great. I keep compression off, and it's on wide, which means that it will transmit, I think, 2.9. There is a difference. You can hold it down without turning the compression on. Some people like to have the compressor on. I prefer it off, okay? But yeah, this radio puts out more power on average than the other radio, and it just sounds better. So it's got real good talk power.